Well, before we go into the details of audits, or before we explore what we mean by intellectual capital assets in greater detail, let's step back and distinguish between an audit of knowledge assets and a maturity assessment of an organization's knowledge management activities. These are two different tasks with two different goals. The purpose of a maturity assessment is to establish goals for your knowledge management activities, to monitor progress against those goals, and to identify activities that will move you towards your next level. In a maturity assessment, we've mapped out our future. We know where we want to go. We know what it means to be at a level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're conducting periodic assessments to determine where we are and what new initiatives we need to adopt to move to the next level. The purpose of a knowledge audit, though, is a little different. The purpose here is to identify, assign value to our knowledge assets, and to be sure that you're managing those assets appropriately. So the first focuses on knowledge management methods and activities. The second focuses on the knowledge assets themselves. It's like looking at your stock of knowledge, your stock of capital. The first measures progress against the goals. The second evaluates whether you're adhering to your own capital asset management processes. Now, I think where the confusion comes into play is that in some cases, when we're conducting a knowledge management maturity assessment, we may want to step back and consider whether or not we're managing our stock of knowledge assets as we had expected in levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you may find that in assessing your progress against your goals, you're conducting knowledge audits. Okay? But the primary goal of a knowledge audit is to actually determine whether you're adhering to your own capital asset management processes. Now, this means that your organization needs to understand that intellectual capital is as important a resource as is financial or physical capital. So this is not a trivial goal to achieve, but it's one that you need to address if you're a knowledge management professional. And we will get there. It may take us a few years, but helping organizations to think in terms of intellectual capital is something that will be essential for the 21st century.